I'm Michael Artsis alongside Matt Mankiewicz. We're having a lot of fun here. We're checking out cars for you. We're going to keep bringing you more and more cars. Now, this is a 69 Plymouth Roadrunner, and I don't know. I think there's Roadrunners and then there's Superbirds, and I like Roadrunners, but I love Superbirds.
Superbirds are Roadrunners. They start out as Roadrunners. They stuck their noses on them.
I know that, Matt. I'm saying there are Plymouth Roadrunners, and then there's the Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird.
Naturally.
Okay, I was just skipping the Plymouth Roadrunner part. I was just saying the Superbird, because that's all it really needs is a Superbird.
Right.
Yeah. How much different is the car, other than the body kit, from this being not a Superbird?
That's basically it.
It's just the body kit.
The body kit is what really separates it, because all the performance options that came on the Superbird were available on every Roadrunner. And this one's a 446 pack, and that motor was available on the Superbird.
Well, it's a beautiful example. I will say I like the Superbird a little bit better, but only because that huge wing looks like so much fun. Is this yours?
It is.
What's your name?
It's John Antonelli.
John Antonelli. I'm Michael Artsis. This is Matt Mankiewicz, and we're on BeTerrific. And you've got a 1969 Roadrunner here. Tell me when you first got the car.
Got it about 4 years ago. It's a 8,000 mile, very rare Roadrunner in particular because of the color combination. This is the only known silver with a blue interior lift-off wood Roadrunner that's ever been built. It's ever been documented and is known at this point. It was just a very solid original car, all original parts, original metal, original hood, original engine.
Only 8,000 miles?
Yes. Originally it was an old race car. It's still got the sticker from 1969 when the original owner drag raced it at Cecil County, Maryland.
NHRA.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they were made for. They were bare bones race cars. They had no hubcaps, big engine, column shift. They were just made to go fast and, dominate the quarter mile.
Do you drive this like it's supposed to be driven, or you baby this car?
A little bit of both.
Well, 8,000 miles, though. 8,000 hard miles.
Well, I mean, especially because it was racing, but you don't know. I mean, that could be like 2,000 hard miles, and then it could be 6,000 not so hard miles.
At a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah.
Now, did you restore it, or was it restored?
It was restored to some extent when I got it. It was painted, and I did a lot of detail and upgrading, and under the hood, very, very detailed, and everything's date-coded and correct.
Now, I got to be honest, this is beautiful, it really is, but to me, if you're going to get a Roadrunner, you're going to get a Superbird. So what made you fall in love with this and decide this is the one instead of getting a Superbird?
Well,
other than price, unless it was price.
I have a wing car already. I have a 69 Daytona.
You do?
So this is a better fit for my collection, and I just thought it would be a good addition.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. I mean, this is rare, right? You don't see many of these, and then this color combination.
The color combination is what really attracted me. The silver with blue is...
Yeah, let's show the interior. That's by the way, it's gorgeous. These are the original seats?
Original seats, original door panels. You even see some of the factory mistakes. You can see a little drip in the original paint.
See, this is what I was saying before, Matt. Not every car that came out of the factory back then was 100 points. So to have a 100-point car, you're almost overachieving. Sometimes you have to when you restore it, be it 98 or 99. This is actually original. So it proves what I was saying before.
They were made in a hurry. There was no... Quality control wasn't very good back then, and you could see that as you do these restorations. And my Daytona, when I restored that, I kept that in mind, and I duplicated a lot of the factory mistakes on purpose. And sometimes that blows people away, and they see it at a show. They think it's sloppy, but no, that's the way they were made.
Yeah. You ever think about those guys in the factory? They're like eating a sandwich while painting the car. They're like, well, we're knocking this out quick. I'm hungry. I got 2 more of these to do. I got to get home to the wife and kids. You know what? There's a drip mark. He'll never notice.
And that was common. As you take these cars apart, you'd find potato chip wrappers from 1969, just cool stuff like that. They were just regular people, and trying to turn these out as quick as they could.
But to us, they were rock stars, because these cars were rock stars, and I don't think that
they didn't realize it.
They didn't realize it. Yeah. Can you show us under the hood? Now, these are obviously racing clips. Now, did you restore this part, or I mean, this was the way it was because it was a race car?
This is the package. It's called the A12 package. The A12 package was the lift-off hood package.
All right, you don't mind doing this. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is awesome. Look at that, Terrifics. Here you go. He's going to lift the hood off with Matt. All right, they're planning out what they're going to do. And the reason I picked Matt is Matt works on cars and knows what he's doing. Plus, I don't want to do it, but I think it's really awesome.
Fiberglass, by the way.
The hood is made out of fiberglass. That was, I imagine, to save weight. Look at that hood. Get a shot of these guys putting the hood down. I mean, that is, look at this. These guys are working hard here. And we've got a, here you go. We lost a little piece of tubing there. Look at that. Now, this is not something everybody gets to see, especially not every day. That is pretty spectacular. Walk us through the hood, the hood. Walk us through the engine.
So under here, which we could take off, are 3 2-barrel poly carburetors. So generally the engine runs on the center carburetor. When you really get on it, the other 2 carburetors open up and you'll feel it.
I'm ready to have you take that off. You'll feel it. Does the front of the car give a little bit of lift at all?
It does, and it's pretty cool because you're sitting behind this giant scoop and you see it, and you can feel all the air sucking in because the hood matches up to the seal. Just be careful of the hood right behind.
Yeah, guys, don't step on the hood. That would be awful. Now, the fiberglass hood was to save weight. Is that correct? It's like carbon fiber today.
Serve the purpose to get the direct the air right into here.
Yeah, we also had to mold the scoop in, which was easier to do with fiberglass than with metal.
You really know your car. You'd take this whole thing apart if we wait long enough.
Soon enough.
It's like, if you want, I'll restore the car again. I'll show you how I restored it part by part. Did you do the restoration yourself?
A lot of the detailing I did, yes.
Wow, that's dedication.
Are you?
All right, you're clear. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? How many people? You're an amazing dude. I mean, how many people would do this for us? This is hard work for you, Terrifics. He has just taken the engine apart for you guys so you could see everything.
So all the plating and all the detailing, all the numbers, they all mean particular things. They all indicate date codes and assembly line markings. For example, this means 440. That means automatic transmission. All the wires are date coded. All the components have different stampings and meanings.
Those look like they were drawn on with pen, not like today you'd have a placard saying 5, 150, 950.
They all have meanings to assembly line workers. That would mean that assembly line worker would grab a particular engine to mate it with a certain transmission, because these cars have what's called a build sheet that went down the line to tell the workers how to paint it, what options to put on it, and that's really the lifeblood of the car. It has all the assembly instructions.
I love they went with orange.
Yeah, Hemi orange is the cool color.
The thing that jumps out at me, Edelbrock supplied the manifolds.
They did, yes. Yeah, it was unique to the A12 liftoff hood packages.
This is spectacular. Unbelievable. Thank you.
This is,
Oh, you got to beat
cool
the horn.
too.
You got to hit the horn.
All right, hold on. We got to do
Voice
this.
of the road.
Does it work?
Not working so
it's not
great.
working so great. Well, we're going to try it. Are we going to try it? All right. We're going to try the horn. Everybody watch out.
There's
Let's
a
be
reason
gentle.
why it says Voice of Roadrunner on it. Beep, beep.
It's hurting a little.
It's hurting a little, but it still works. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Do you want help putting the hood back on, or do you want to leave it off for now for the judges? You got some helpers?
Thank you.
This was wonderful. You enjoyed the show as well. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet
Here,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, look at that,
This is great.
Terrifics. Thank you. He's got to get ready for the judges. We want to
Yeah.
leave him alone now.
Yeah.
So the judges, you know what? You deserve a win. I'm rooting for you.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.